Well, you know, college football season is kind of like a religion to many people, especially in the South. And there's kind of a joke on the University of North Florida campus that football team there, the UNF football team, is undefeated.
And the reason they say that, UNF doesn't have a football team. The university discussed the idea about 4 years ago with a possible kickoff this year. Now, with the university president retiring, he reflects on that decision.
Football was the one sport my parents wouldn't let my brothers or I play.
University of North Florida President John Delaney was not allowed to play football.
I love it. I mean, I watch it Saturday and Sunday.
And despite a love for the game,
I think it's going to be a while before we had football.
Delaney admits the 2013 decision to pass on a football team wasn't a popular one.
I don't go to a Rotary Club speech that I don't get asked about football.
4.5 years later, the university is facing a crossroads. Delaney is retiring. Student enrollment is stagnant, and the university is facing funding issues.
Money, money, and money.
Delaney believes the university needs to double in size.
You get to 25 or 30,000, you can make that work. 25,000 is a little bit harder. 30,000 makes it. We don't really want to get to 30,000. We want to stay kind of a mid-sized university.
Flashback to January 2013. Delaney asked the university's Board of Trustees for permission to begin discussions about the possibility of starting a football program.
We got caught up in it.
Emails obtained by First Coast News reveal the game plan for football didn't add up with the university's budget at the time. According to one 2013 email, Delaney wrote, quote, "It would require a significant student fee increase in bonding authority. I don't see our current governor authorizing that." Later he wrote, "Because of other universities of similar size adding football, the Ospreys, quote, needed to see what it took." Delaney adds he did not expect the media to get so far out in front of him. UNF brought in big-time consultants to discuss a new stadium.
We'd always thought that we would use it at Hodges Stadium, but you really don't do a football stadium outside of a track anymore, and we've got a 9-lane track. It pushes the fans too far away. So we went to look at where we could site it, where we could get parking, where we could get the traffic, and it was really more in the southeastern portion of the campus.
You know, the powers that be, I think this will be a topic continually discussed.
Jacksonville Sports Council CEO Alan Verlander remembers the conversations about college football at UNF.
It's all t-shirts, you know, of still undefeated. Of course, there was a lot of emotion around it. You can't take these decisions very lightly. Football's expensive. Make no bones about it.
You've really got to be committed to the expense of adding football and have a way to capitalize on that.
Christy Dosh studies the business side of college football. She estimates the cost to start up a new football program anywhere between $75 million and $125 million.
There are a lot of universities who've gone from largely being commuter schools to being major universities in their state because of football.
I think there are people that would support it, good or bad. It's always going to be something. It'll be something that the new president has to address.
On the South Side, Matt Head, First Coast News.
So, according to the National Football Foundation, 777 colleges and universities offer football across the country. So, in the past 6 seasons, 40 football programs have been added compared to 13, and programs dropping the sport.
And as for UNF, Delaney is scheduled to retire on May 30th next year, 2018. The school's Board of Trustees is meeting this week as the search for a new president for UNF is ongoing.